Today on Running to Him.
Sometimes it takes a frightening experience to bring someone to God. We'll be reading through the book of Psalms for 6 months, and today we read Psalm 61 and concentrate on verses 1 through 4. Psalm 61, 1 through 4 says, "Hear my cry, O God, give heed to my prayer. From the end of the earth I call to you when my heart is faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For you have been a refuge for me, a tower of strength against the enemy. Let me dwell in your tent forever. Let me take refuge in the shelter of your wings." Have you ever been so scared that you have prayed that God might protect you? I don't think I've ever spoken to anybody about this situation that happened to me early in my tour in Schweinfurt, West Germany. In our early married life, Toni and I did not have a significant relationship with God. We'd attended a Greek Orthodox church several times in El Paso when we were stationed there, but it was not near and dear and close to our hearts. When I was sent back to Germany, Toni remained in the United States for a few months because our first daughter had been born and couldn't travel until she was at least 4 months old. Because of my rank, I was placed in a two-person room in the barracks. After several weeks of being there and beginning to have a relationship with several Christians and a chaplain who ultimately became my best friend, I had an incredibly frightening experience. I was alone in the room and reading the Bible on my bunk. The door opened and a hand came in and hit the light switch. The next thing I knew, there was a blanket covering me and someone was sitting on top of me, telling me not to move. Amazingly, I didn't even think about moving. What I did do was I started to pray. Now, I had no idea how I was supposed to pray or what I was supposed to pray. I just started. And after a few minutes, the people left the room and warned me not to get out of bed for a few minutes. I complied. I was terrified. I ultimately came to find out that my roommate had a habit of selling drugs, and the two people that came into my room were searching for a stash. I don't think that comforted me very much, and I changed rooms soon after that. But in that experience, I took refuge in God. I don't necessarily think that's why I started to develop my relationship with Christ, but it certainly was a wake-up call. Now, is there something with which you are experiencing and you need to take refuge in God and ask Him to shelter you under His wings?
Thank you for listening. We pray that today's devotion was meaningful to you. We would love to hear from you. You can use either Facebook or YouTube to like, subscribe, share, and tell others about us. If you would like to contact us, you can reach me at phineasjacobus@runningtohim.net.